Hey guys, welcome to the weekly show. I'm Sam, and today I'm with my co-host Lewis.
Alright, what's up guys? You got Lewis.
And our first special guest for the season is Hale in the Perth Persian.
Hey guys.
So we've got a lot of games to get through, so we'll just jump straight into it. So I believe Lewis will be starting us off with the first D-League game.
I'm going to put my bets on Infrage, in all honesty. It has answers to a lot of Falcons' big threats. And I think it's going to really come to who's the best player, who performed in that particular week. So yeah, definitely a battle that's worth watching in my opinion.
So yeah, I agree with that. I'll pick Falcon, like it's 50-50, I agree. So I went with Falcon in a close one. What do you reckon, Hale?
From what I can see, I'll say Infrared just because I know he's a quality player and he has counters everything that Falcon can throw at him.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game either way. They're both good players, so that's definitely... I'll put it in bold because I reckon that's definitely the match of the round for D-League round 1. Alright, so game 2, we got Midnight and Grounded, so that's Hale's game.
I've seen Midnight play a bit, quite a bit. I haven't seen Grounded play that well. All I've seen is him just not trying to. So from what I know, I'm gonna tip Midnight in this one, just because I haven't seen Grounded at his best potential.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I agree. I haven't seen Grounded play at all, so I'm gonna just go with Midnight because I know he's a decent player, and yeah.
Yeah, I've been in a league with Grounded before, and I've seen him at the top, but I'd have to agree. Midnight's kind of more proven in the NBA, and I definitely think he should be favourite for this game. I've got Danny and Josh. I think Danny will win this one. He's one of the powerhouses of last season in the D-League, and yeah, unfortunately kind of choked in the playoffs to Duran, and he probably should be in Kalos. I think he's going to be way too strong for Josh, but I do sense a bit of optimism in Josh's camp for a good season. Every season in the NBA he's kind of struggled a little bit, but I think he drafted really well actually. So I think he'll put up a fight, but I think Danny will win this one. What about you two?
Okay, yeah.
Mega Guard was switched to Josh's team, which is Crobat. And Crobat can be hit by one Mega Guard ball comes in, something's gonna die. Maybe especially defensive Delphox. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Willis?
Yeah, as you guys said, I think that Danny definitely has the matchup as well as better skill. As Sam said, technically, I guess, supposed to be in Kalos at this point, but was due to a choke. So I think Danny definitely has this one in the bag.
Fuck and Derek's, I believe, is the game. So this is an intriguing matchup, I reckon. So as we know, Fuck is kind of the ninja baby, the 9-year-old Vietnamese wonder child. So
he's 10. His birthday was
is he 10 or he's turned 10? Happy birthday, Fuck, for whenever that was. So he's 10 now. So he made playoffs last season. He's kind of got godlike powers. We call him the prodigy. He's kind of my boy, so I'm trying to talk him up a bit. But in saying that, Derek's has A12 as his mentor, and I think in points, Derek's was really strong until he had to drop out for some reason. He's got a really strong draft too, kind of all A12 staple mon. So yeah, this is kind of 50-50 for me, but I'm going to stick with Fuck. What about you guys?
No offense to Fuck or anything, because I was his mentor last season. That's how he got the playoffs. JK, I'm gonna tip Derek in this one, because from what Mayo tells me, Derek is God, better than Mayo apparently, and Mayo is better than the best in Kalos. So, and with A12's help, I think Derek can definitely win this. Sorry, Fuck.
Yeah. Well.
So this is again another match where I don't really know Derek's skill, which is ironic because I am a D-League analyst and I don't know half these people. But anyway, so yeah, I've got to probably go with Fuck for this because he's more proven to me, because obviously he's been in the NBA and never seen Derek at all. So that's it really.
Yeah. All right, next game we've got Joshua and Peter. So start that one.
Let's see. Peter has a solid draft, and Josh has pretty solid draft as well. It's an intriguing, good game. But I'm gonna tip Josh because Josh is known to win some games that he's not supposed to. And from here, I know that like Josh has more experience in leagues, so I'm gonna take.
Yeah, this one, I think I'm probably going to go with Joshua as well. Exactly as Hale said, actually, he's known to win some games that he perhaps shouldn't. And I think this is definitely going to be an example of that, as he's going to come out in round one. I think he's going to do pretty well and try and prove himself as much as he can.
Yeah, I agree. Joshua for me as well. Next game, Jamal and Roaring. Lewis takes off.
Ooh, okay, so from what I saw, I think that Roaring has the matchup, just a lot of stuff that he can do that Jamal can't really react to very well. And Roaring, I think, is generally the better player. Like Roaring, when he didn't have that break, he was very good.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. I reckon Jamal might. I've seen him in a few kind of leagues, and he's drafted some of his staple mons that he likes using, like Clefable, Mega Amphi, and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a really good game, but I'm just going to go with Jamal. Just
kind of hard to tip when Jamal hasn't finished his draft yet. But
yeah, that's true.
I think Jamal has like some strong ball breakers that can beat Roaring's walls. So I'm tipping Jamal.
Yeah. And the next game, so my housemate AJ and Noobs. So I'll start us off with this one. Obviously, I haven't seen Noobs play, so it's hard to judge. AJ, I think he's going to be quite underrated in this league because no one knows about him, and I've seen him ladder. But my other friend Alex is really good as well, and he's kind of up there with him. So it's kind of how he adjusts to league will determine how well he does. But I think he'll win the first game. AJ over Noobs. You guys?
Yeah, this is an interesting game, I think. Both of them are new to the NBA and have a lot to prove for themselves. I think it's going to be very interesting. Both of them, from the D-League analysts, are kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Underrated, I guess. Basically, they're ranked pretty low. So in the pre-draft ranking, so I think it's two of the two lowest ranking people going against each other in round one. I think that's gonna separate who's better and who's not. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think AJ will win this one because, as you said, he isn't new to Pokemon. He has been doing it before.
Both these people are pretty new to the NBA. I haven't really seen either of them play, so don't know who to pick in this one. But I'll just copy you guys and go new. AJ.
Alright, awesome. Yeah, we'll move to round two. We'll try and get through it a bit quicker because there's like a lot of games. The first game of round two is Midnight Parade, so Hale's got that one.
They're both pretty experienced battlers, but the thing is, I'm gonna pick Infrared just because Infrared at its best is like one of the best players I know. But when Infrared isn't playing at his best, he's not as good. But also, I think Infrared will bring his best in this game. He has the matchup. Yeah, he does. He has ones that counter Midnight Fonts. So yeah, Infrared for me.
Awesome. Wills?
So yeah, as Hale said, Infrared can be a scary little monkey when he's at his best. So I think I'm going with Infrared over Midnight for this one.
Yeah, Infrared for me as well, but I think it's going to be a really good battle with Midnight. Kind of brings his A game. Alright, next game is me. So I've got Danny and Falcon. So I've got that highlighted as match of the round two. Arguably the two best players in D-League last year, even though they didn't get through. So, yeah, kind of it's hard to say early season. They've both got pretty good drafts, I'd say. I'm just going to go with Danny. Just, I don't know, I really rate Danny as a battler, but I do Falcon as well, so it's kind of hard, but I'll just go Danny in this one. Yeah, either of you two.
Actually, I'm actually tipping Falcon in this one. I think Falcon has a good matchup. Yes. Yeah, I'm tipping Falcon. Like, surprise. It'll be a close game.
Will?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Danny. I think Danny is just a better player, as he's proven that in the last season. So yeah, gonna go with Danny for this one.
Yeah, so the next game we got fucking Grounded. Lewis, you can start us off with that one if you want.
Okay, so Grounded I think has the matchup. Zardex does extremely well versus a team. There's a particular set that really destroys Falk, but I'm not going to reveal that for obvious reasons. But yeah, I think Grounded will get this one with the power of Zardex.
Hale.
I'm gonna pick them first. Okay, sorry. I think Grounded wins this. Sorry, Fuck. I'm tipping you like twice in a row. I'm not tipping you. But yeah, Grounded has the matchup. Zardex just runs through Fox team. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Grounded as well. Even though I love my boy Fuck, but yeah, I just don't think he'll get the job done. Alright, so I've got the next game, Joshua and Josh. Yeah, I think this will be a good game. It's kind of an interesting matchup. I really rate Joshua. I think he was pretty unlucky to drop to the D-League. I think if he plays at his best, he should be able to beat Josh, but I'm predicting a pretty close game, and it's going to go either way. I reckon it'll come down to a few predictions and who might choke at the end. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh causes a bit of an upset here, but yeah, Joshua in this one for me.
Yeah, I'm going Joshua.
Yeah, either.
Unless Masculine can pull up a sleep.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with Josh rather than Joshua for this one. Sorry, Joshua, but I feel like Joshua is known to sometimes choke. So, as you said, it's going to come down to it, and I think Joshua might just choke. So I'm going for Josh.
Alright. Cool. Next game, we've got Jamal and Derek's. Hale, you can start us off with that one.
Okay. When I look at that, I just see that Diggersby just runs through his team. Like, his only form of, like, switch-ins would be to revenge kill it. Like, most people have at least something that can, like, check it. Jamal doesn't really have much. And whatever he does have, like, Derek has a switch into that. So I'm tipping Derek.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think Jamal is known to draft quite slow drafts, and this is again an example of that. So Diggsby will really have a field day in this matchup. So yeah, I too am going with Derek's.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Derek's too. The next one, we've got Noobs and Peter. Lewis, you can start us off with that one.
Okay, so I'm going with Peter with this one. I feel like Noobs has not the most experience, and round 2 this match is, so he's not going to have that much time at all for it to all come together and get used to it a bit more. So I'm going with Peter for this one.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Peter as well. It's obviously hard to gauge because Noobs is new. So yeah, we're not having a go at Noobs or anything like that. Like, you could easily win both these matches and we wouldn't have a clue, to be honest. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with Peter. I think he might have a better season this season.
I'm going with Peter. Peter has like the right ones to beat Noobs.
Yeah. So the last game for D-League, we've got AJ and Roaring. So I'll start us off with that one. Yeah, I'm not being biased at all. I think AJ has a chance, but I think Roaring might win. Roaring has more league experience, even though he's kind of been away from it for a couple of seasons. And like Jamal, he's kind of drafted a few staple mons like Megastis that he can really use well. And I expect AJ to put up a real fight and a close game. And I think Roaring will win in a 1-0 or 2-0 game.
I actually think that AJ might win this. He has a good matchup against Roaring, and I expect him to win a close game.
Cool.
I'm going with Roaring with this one because, as Sam said, he's more proven within the NBA. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright, awesome. So they're the D-League games. So we'll move on to Kalos because, as I said, we've got heaps of games to get through in a short amount of time. Alright, so this game one, I think I'll take this because it's Hale and Lewis.
I was going to say.
I think if my sources are right from you two, they're going to play after this, so if they have time. So, this is a really tough game. Hale is one of the proven performers at Kalos, and he's really been unlucky to go to Kanto. And I've seen Lewis at his best, and I know he can definitely match it with Hale and the best if he has a good season. I haven't had a look at the matchups of this one, but I'm going to go Hale just, but I reckon it's a 50-50 game definitely. Both of this. It's a great way to start off, to kind of test yourselves out in your draft for the start of the season. Alright, next game we've got Cody and Bobby, so we'll get Lewis to start us off with that one.
Okay, so let's see here. I've got the notes down. So there it is. Okay, so Bobby has no pursuit trapper, so that means Hooper is going to have a really good matchup this game. And I think Cody is just a more proven player. Of course, he has been in Kanto, and from what I heard, he shouldn't be in Kalos because it was due to hacks or whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to go for Cody for this one.
That's me. No, that hacks Cody. Next game, we have... Oh, yes, Sam, you can do it. You can have the honors.
Yeah, so, Hodjo and Matt, I believe they've already played.
Matt.
Yeah, they did. I actually tipped Hydro. I thought he could really win this one because Matt's kind of been away for a few seasons, and Hydro kind of been in really good form and winning in D-League, but he lost a close game today, so it's unfortunate for him. So the next one we got Noah and Veg, and that's our match of the round, and we'll let Hale have the first crack at that one.
It's like an interesting matchup since they both faced in playoffs last season, I think, and it was a good, nice battle, really close. From what I can tell by matchups, I think I'm gonna tip Veg this week just because Veg. Nothing else really to say.
I'm probably going to go with Sledge for that one. But on to game 5, I guess. Jiren versus James. I think I'm going to go with James for this one because he does have Manaphy, and that does very well versus Jiren's team. Of course, Jiren has a lot of fat stuff like Meg Sableye as well as Cresselia, so I think James generally has a better matchup.
Yeah, I'm going to take James.
Yeah, cool. I'll go with James too. Not because he's our mate, but I really love his draft, like what he drafted, and he kind of showed me before, and we kind of tested, and it was really good. So I think he can have a really good season. He'll win his first matchup against Duran. The last game, Cody and Casey, I believe they've played as well. Cody won that in a bit of an upset. I tipped Casey personally. I thought he was going to win because we've seen Casey at his best as Kanto, but yeah, Cody's drafted really well, and he got the chocolates in that game. So we'll move on to round 2. First game's Hale and Cody. So Lewis, you can start us off with that one if you want.
Okay, sure. I'm probably going to go with Hale for this one. I haven't seen the matchup, but I feel like Hale plays smart, obviously, because, well, he's good. So, yeah, not really a defining thing that I can say about this, but I just have a strange assumption that Hale's going to win this one.
Yeah, this could easily be probably maybe the top two at the moment in Kalos. Obviously, it's early season, but well, I don't know, to be honest. This is a tough game. Well, I'll go Hale just, but yeah, it's kind of 50-50, I reckon.
Yeah.
Right, so
I was on
yeah, cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, last season. Yeah, that's true. So the next game we got Hydro and Lewis. Yeah, this I reckon. Well, first of all, I'm going to tip Lewis. In a pretty close one. I think you are pretty comfortably actually, but as I said with Hydro's last game, like he moved up for a reason. He's in really good form, so I think if he's ever going to beat Lewis, I think it'll be this game. So it's kind of a bit of a danger game for Lewis to kind of test him out, test his skills out early. What do you reckon, Hale?
I'm going to tip Lewis in this one. Lewis is a much more seasoned coach, and after the thrashing I'm going to give him in round 1, he's going to recover and beat Hale.
Cool. Alright, next game we've got Noah and Bobby, Battle of the Friends. Lewis, you can start something with this one.
Okay, so yeah, this one I'm looking forward to because they're very good friends. But I think this is an perfect example of how Noah's core of Medi plus Tita is going to work, because Tita obviously going to pursuit trap and get rid of that Mew, and then Medi's just going to have this field day after that, because Bobby has really weird speed tiers as it after, like, yeah, Mew is like his fastest thing in out of everything that he's got. So Medi, as soon as Mew's gone, Medi's going to be outspeeded in most stuff apart from Scarfer. So I'm going with Noah for this one.
Yeah, Noah for me as well.
Previous replays I've seen, Bobby seems to win by hacks. So if history repeats itself, I'm gonna pick Bobby, but with hacks. Hacks he win.
Yeah, I think that's a danger game for Noah. I've watched replays as well, and Bobby always kind of beats him. So yeah, it's going to be tough because they're friends. So we'll see how that goes. The next game is Duran and Matt. Yeah, Lewis, I think that was you, was it?
Yeah, it is. So I'm probably going to go with Matt for this one. He's just Volcanion has a nice matchup, and Matt's a bit more proven as he was in Kanto before. And Jiren, of course, has just come up from D-League, so while he does have a lot to prove within Kalos, I think Matt will probably take this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna tip Matt as well, just because he's much more experienced and much more proven as a coach.
Yeah, I thought Matt was going to be a bit rusty, but his round 1 game he played really well and won that, so I think he'll win that. So next one we got Cody and Svej. So these two guys, they've been in the NBA for a long time now, even though they kind of both had their layoffs. I know they would have battled each other a few times. They probably know their play styles pretty well, but I'm just going to go inform Svej Dan, because yeah, he's had some really ordinary seasons in the NBA, but last season he kind of turned it around and he was a whisker away from getting to Kanto. So I'm not sure about his draft, but I think he can make it work, and I think he'll win that game. Either of you guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cody into this game, because after seeing how well he played against AC a few days back, I think I'm pretty confident that Cody can continue with the form that he started.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Cody as well. A bit more proven than Svej. Obviously, Cody was in Kanto, so yeah, Cody for this one.
Yeah, now last game is Casey and James. I reckon that's going to be a ripper. Hale, you can start us off with that.
Well, if me and Cody aren't the game of the round, then Casey and James definitely is. It's intriguing game. It'll be a really close one from like the matchup point of view. I think Casey will turn the season around and beat James just because after losing to Cody, he wants to just win.
Let me see. Oh, wait, I've just looked. Which match is it, sorry?
We got Casey and James. Last Kalos game.
So yeah, I'm probably going to go with Casey for this. Bit more proven than James is. And James is also going with a lot of the stuff that he hasn't in the past, so I don't know if that means he's not familiar with them or what, but anyways, I'm going with Casey.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. Yeah, definitely up there with the game of the round. Just looking at the matchup, I think James' Mega Altaro does really well against his team, and he doesn't really have a switch in with the right set. I'm going to go James Justin, a bit of an upset, even though James is a bit more proven. But Casey, as we know, has been a really good coach in the past. So, yeah, that's my tip. So, we'll move on to Kanto finally. Game one, we got White and Dylan. I believe they just played as well just before this, and White won, so yeah, we can't really get into that. The next game is Hound and myself, so I'll let you boys take that.
Ladies first.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going with Sam for this one because Megadva just rips through Hound's team. Generally, you can bring in, your steel types versus a Megadva, but Hound steel types are Kabalion and Agron, which of course Megadva can hit super effectively with a focus blast, or even do a lot of damage with Hyper Voice anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going for Sam for this one.
Yeah, I'm going with Sam as well. From looking at the matchups, this Mega Gardevoir just rips through Hound's team, and yeah, Sam.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game. I think me and Hound have really had some good games over the years, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next game we got is Emmanuel and Dom. So I've actually tipped Dom in this. It's kind of a bit of a roughie. As we know, Emmanuel had a really great season last season, but not to take it away from him, I don't know if he can recreate that. Dom he came into Kalos and he absolutely destroyed the competition, had to move up, and then did mediocre with the team he was given, which was that horrible Sun team, which I don't know who drafted that, but yeah, that was just terrible. But yeah, anyway, I really think Dom can win this game, and he's my roughie for the playoffs. I've seen him in other leagues, and he's a really good battler. So yeah, I'm tipping a bit of an upset here with Dom.
Yeah, Dom's the dark horse of Kanto, but still, I'm gonna go for Emmanuel. He's proven to be one of the best preppers in the league, and last season he had like the greatest season in NBA history. I'm gonna pick Emmanuel.
Okay, I think I'm probably going to go with Dom for this one. As Sam said, basically he destroyed Kalos 6-0 people like Joshua and Noah, as well as beating Rob as well to qualify into Kanto or whatever it was. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with Dom for this one.
Yeah, the next game, Big Easy and Techno. I think they've already played, and Techno swept in with Mega Camerupt. Yeah, so Techfay won that and started off his season pretty well. So yeah, not much more we could say about that. The next one, I've put this down as match of the round. Rob and DD. I'm pretty sure they played as well, so unfortunately we can't go through that. Breloom put in work, so Rob won that in a pretty close game, I think. The last game also been played, kind of with Kansas, so they love to rush into their games and play them. So A12 beat Mayo pretty comfortably, as we all expected. Round 2, again, I'll let you guys take this one, me and White. I think we're going to be playing that tomorrow.
Sounds like a fun game. Mega Sizzle kind of beats Sam's team, except for like Suicune. I think that's your only switch in.
Yeah, no, I agree. Sorry, Sam, but I think White's going to take this one.
Go ahead.
Well, no, that's a fair point. We found it really hard to prep for, obviously, Mega Sizzle. Kind of puts in a bit of work, but we'll see how we go. Next game, we got Dylan and Dom. I'm going to go Dom with this one. I don't know about you guys. So pretty straightforward, I'd say.
Yeah, straightforward. Going with Dom for this one.
Yeah, so the next game, I'll put this as match of the round. I think it's going to be an absolute ripper. So we got Techno and Hound. So as we know, Hound has kind of been a really good top battler ever since he came in, and then I reckon Techno came in and kind of stole that mantle off him. Because Techno has just been absolutely top notch ever since he's gotten into the league, and I reckon Hound will be out for revenge and trying to. After last season, he didn't make the playoffs, and I think the season before that. But the season before that, he was champion. So we know he's all got it in him to win the whole thing. But my tip's going to be Techno in this because, his first game was really impressive, so I'm going to go Techno.
Yeah, last time Hound and Techno played, I believe it was like a 6-0. I'm going to pick Techno again.
Yeah, I think I'm going the same. Going Techno for this one.
Cool. Next one, DD and Emmanuel. Hale, we can start off that one as well.
Well, they've never played before, but I think that Emmanuel will win this just because he's Emmanuel and he's his prep is really good. Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Emmanuel for this one as well. DD has taken a bit of a break from the NBA, so I think he's gonna want to try and get back into it, but this is round 2, right? So it's going to be hard for him to get back into it this early, so I'm going with Emmanuel.
Yeah, alright, cool. So the next game is Big Easy and A12, so this is kind of looks like a bit of a mismatch on paper and stature. Obviously, A12's got 4 championships, and he'd have to be the red-hot favourite going into this. Kind of praying for Big Easy here, hoping he doesn't... I kind of can see a big win for A12 here, unfortunately. I don't really like Big Easy's draft, to be honest. I think he missed a few picks and that, and I just think there's a few holes kind of in his team. Yeah, I'm just hoping for the best of Big Easy, to be honest. Hope he doesn't get smashed too badly. I think he'll put up a fight, though, as he's a good battler and he's proving himself in colour, so we'll see how he goes.
Big Easy draft, and we all know that A12 is what he's capable of, so I'm guessing A12 will win this, but Big Easy will put up a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, A12 is a god, getting 4 championships, as well as peaking on the ladder at top 10, so I think A12 has definitely got this.
Yeah, he's a complete package. He knows what he's doing in league. I don't know why, but we always let him get his staple mons, which is dangerous. So unfortunately I think he's going to have a big win. And the last game, Rob and Mayo, that's already played. I don't know about you guys, but I went for Rob. I thought he was going to win that. I think
definitely.
He was right, yep. Alright, cool. So that's all the games. I think that took us a while, but it's good to kind of go through and dissect the games. And so we're going to have a bit of a tipping comp. So me and Lewis, we're going to be on the show, lucky for you guys, every week. So you get a dose of us and our guests. So we'll kind of tally that up each week and we'll see who kind of gets the most. Just a bit of a fun kind of exercise. So to finish off with, I think Lewis is going to ask Hale a few questions.
Oh yeah, so we've got some questions here that we're just going to ask you, Hale, about yourself and Pokemon and the league in general. So start off, just tell us a bit about the Perth Persians.
Well, pretty much. We are a team that is ultimately looking to win the NBA. So first you need to pretty much win Kalos and then win Kanto. Pretty much it. And like not miss a Draco.
I like that last bit. That was good. Okay, so
Yeah, cool.
the next question we got here is what are some of the things that drive you to play Pokemon?
The first one is pretty much to beat Mayo. That's like at the top of my list.